Hello and welcome to Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina, video number 89. Guys, it's November 29th and I'm still shooting outside. Woo! It's above freezing here, so a little bit of the weather update in the Wind City, or Windsor as I like to call it. We don't get that much snow here. It's actually a pretty bright and sunny day. It's a little bit chilly, but here's the thing, guys. I like the changing seasons because if you lived in the Caribbean or some hot climate where you get hot weather all the time, you really wouldn't appreciate it. So in the changing seasons, we get winter, we get snow, we get pretty much everything in Canada. I'm blessed and honored to be a Canuck, and that's what you got to do every day and every morning, guys, is practice a little bit of gratitude, because there's a lot of hate and anger out there. It's just like, why do you got to be so angry? Like, you're blessed enough to live in a beautiful country. You got fresh clothes to wear, you got a bed to sleep in, you got food to eat. You could probably got one or two people that like to be around you. So like, you just gotta go from that perspective, guys. Not go with the one or two things that go wrong in the day. Go with the multiple things that go right in your life. Like, you woke up today, isn't that a great? You're still alive. You still get another day on earth to like share your vision and share your dream. I think a lot of people just get bogged down with everything, like every day. Like, even right now, I'm sitting in the beautiful Lansbury Park with a nice little shade of sunshine, so I'm getting a little bit of vitamin D. Maybe I'm working on my tan a little bit, just become like a bronze god. Anyways, guys, but that's where you gotta start the day off. Like, even like before this, I was like on Facebook trying to figure out how to share like a YouTube link in my comics, and I'm like, piss on it. I'll just do what I'm good at, and then it'll slowly work its way up. Like, when I was working as a security guard, I was like so afraid, like I wasn't sure how to index footage, and then I'm like, it's actually pretty easy. So it's just like the easiest things like will come along to me. But like, here's the thing, what I do, guys, is I do the hard things, and then I'll just let the easy things like work their way into my life. Because when you do the hard things, your life is like somewhat easier. Because I find today, like, everybody is just looking for the easy solution in life, and like, I always just go forward on that basis, guys. Like, I do what's hard, and then it's like my life is so much easier. Like, I follow good nutrition. I do 111 push-ups every day. A big post is coming up on Tuesday, guys. Wait for that one. And what I do, guys, is like, I think, well, what do I want to like eat? Because like, when I'm standing basically doing nothing as a security guard, just watching like for theft and all that at my work, like, I always think, and I'm just like, my mind is so alert, and I'm just like thinking of so many different things. And I'm like, that's what people have to have every day. They just got to be woke and just like think, well, how am I going to achieve this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Like, even later today, I'm probably going to call my brother or my parents again, just because I love them. And this is like, they're your blood. I'm like you're all part of the same mold, like when you're born. So I just don't understand anger and hate as per se. Like, why do you gotta be born to raise up and hate people? Like, what did they actually do to you? And it's just like, I don't know, guys. Like, that's my little bit of a tirade, and I've actually got another bit of a tirade when I wrote this last night. I was like tired. I'd be like, hey, I'll just do my mental stamina tomorrow. I'm just like, no, I'll do it today. I won't procrastinate. I won't be lazy, and I won't get complacent. So for this, so this is the second last video. The last video, the second last chapter. And then on Wednesday, I start my final chapter of my 100 video pledge, guys. So on video 90 will be released on Wednesday. Oh, and also today, guys, it's a bright sunny day. I remember last Sunday it was like kind of rainy and shitty out, but then I was still thinking, I'll just try and shoot it anyways. But anyways, guys, here, like, this is just my happiness and my joy that always comes out when I shoot. So back in January, when I was at the High Status Summit hosted by Jason Capital, I got this idea for the 100 videos, and basically I just wanted to touch on a concept that he introduced me for. This is way before the High Status Summit, but it was just a concept that was always brought to me. And basically what it is, guys, is it's the concept of right versus wrong, and it's also the concept of open versus closed. So in life, like, everybody wants to just be right, and they're like, I'm right, and it's just like they always want to assume that they know it all. I'm just like, nobody knows it all. The only person that knows it all is God, and He's the Creator and your Lord and my Lord and Savior, guys. So life is so much easier when you accept God in. But anyways, the concept I wanted to talk about is, like Jason said, adopt to more of an open versus closed philosophy. So a closed philosophy is just people that are like committed to the rat race mentality. Like, they just go to work every day 9 to 5, and then they drink on weekends, and they just rinse, lather, and repeat, and they do this over and over and over again, and then they wonder why they're upset. They're just like, I'll just shove all this into my body. They eat as quickly as possible, and they just don't really have all that much intelligence. Like, a lot of them think they're smart. Oh, I'll just keep doing this, and then I'm just gonna keep, well, how is that gonna make your purpose? Like, I remember back in the day, guys, like, I was always like so upset, and I just wonder, like, what are they doing that is so much better than me? Or like people drinking and just like not like accepting me into their clique. But I'm like, here's the thing, like, Pedro Sculian told me, like, people that drink and do that, like, they're losers. Like, why are they getting drunk every weekend? Like, why do you have to do that? Like, do you know, like, how bad drinking and doing drugs are for you? Like, it's not good, guys. So it's just like, it's lonely at the top, because nobody gets there. Everybody wants an easy solution to their problems, and like, there is no easy solution. It's only through the hard, like, doing the hard work that you get an easier life. Like, you can't just go easy, because then you wouldn't learn anything. And like I'm just so happy and celebrated with my life, guys, because I'm just such a bold guy. Like, if somebody says something to me, I just don't even care, because like, I don't even know who they are to begin with. And it's just like, why would you get insulted by somebody when you don't even know who they are? Like, sure, when you're born, like, it may like affect you and you don't have any skin, but like, you just gotta like stand up and be like, I can conquer this shit. I can do this shit. Like, and nothing's really gonna stop me, because like, I just gotta go forward on that basis. And like, oh, and another interesting tidbit. So I was trying to book my yoga like for tomorrow, and then I realized that Windsor is going into red alert tomorrow, which means we're only allowed 10 people in for fitness classes. So I'm just like, really? You're really gonna like attack my fitness now? And just like, the one thing that gives me a pure amount of joy, I'm like, fine, I'll just do yoga in December out in the park all by myself. I'm just like, I'll get a little bit of cold, but I'll get more fit and I'll get more happy, because it's just like, I love the way that life always wants to throw you a curveball. And then I love always seeing these constant updates and be like, oh, yep, another 50 people got the COVID. And I'm like, who are these people that just don't realize, like, do they have compromised immune systems? I'm just wondering who these new people are every day that always get infected. But anyways, guys, it's the world we live in right nowadays, and it's just so interesting to me. So furthermore, on that open versus closed thing, I'll just try and read my notes quickly here, guys. So people that are just working minimum wage and they hate they're being brainwashed by the media. So yeah, back in the day, guys, like the way Hitler ruled the Germans was not just by the brute force, but also by mass amounts of propaganda. Like, think about it every day. And they are like so brainwashed and so buying into his culture. And like, even like the ideal German was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy, and Hitler wasn't that, guys. So just imagine that. Like, he wasn't blonde-haired and blue-eyed, but that's what the ideal person looked like. And so imagine, like, 70 years later, since World War II, do you not think they've gotten a little bit better about brainwashing the entire media? Like, the news every day, there's like, we'll advance our agenda of fear and everything, because like, when people are in fear, they're gonna follow you. Like, even in wrestling now, there's like, Roman Reigns is like, he doesn't look like he fears me. So that's what the whole basis of the world is about. That's like, we can get people scared, they'll follow us, and then they'll forward our agenda. And it's just like, why do you want to forward somebody else's agenda, guys? Like, it's just like, you got to live your life, and you got to go forward on your own principles and your own beliefs and your own purpose. But that's just the way the world we're living in right now, guys. But anyways, what I wanted to like advance to you guys is like there's a different way. There's an open agenda, and like that's why I'm doing this like whole like series for you guys. And just like, so the whole open thing is just being open to opportunity, open, just keeping your eyes open and being awake and just going out there, doing fitness, doing videos in the park, even in winter like I'm doing right now, soaking in the sunshine, doing like just being a different person. Like there's nobody here right now, and I kind of like it because it's like silence is beautiful when you can just sit here and relax and just like enjoy and like soak it all in, and let your hands be a little bit cold while you're holding up a camera, because you're just getting that much stronger, guys. And anyways, I'll just further look at my notes that I did. So this is a different result. Yeah, so anybody that has watched my YouTube videos knows they're a little bit rough. But like, hey, when you first start, anything's going to be a little bit rough. And but they are keeping, they're keeping my pledge that no matter the circumstances placed against me, I will push through. I do have the most powerful force in the world, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, working in my advantage. And so to get happiness, success, and faith, guys, you have to, they occur when you open your mind up to possibility, and by reading books, practicing gratitude, taking imperfect action, becoming fireproof, not procrastinating, and finding a defined purpose. So I started this chapter as a means to explore the world and yourself, to find out what's possible. What are you capable of? So to wrap this chapter up, I decided to provide a quick list of the farthest place you could possibly travel by plane. You know where that is, guys? New Zealand. I looked out at that, and it's like 22-hour plane ride, but with the current coronavirus, we can't travel anywhere. And they got this whole like travel ban and everything on here, which is always so interesting. But anyways, guys, like here's some quick facts, or I actually got 15 facts about New Zealand and a bit about the history. So for New Zealand, there are 2 islands, the North and the South Island, and it's also made up of 600 smaller islands. The area is 268,029 kilometers squared. The PM is Jacinda Ardern. The population is about 4.89 million people. And then Mount Cook and Abel Tasman National Parks. And then some cities are Auckland, Queensland, Christchurch, Wellington, and Wanaka. So as for the facts, guys, who doesn't like facts, random facts about countries? Like, I just love watching Jeopardy, but I won't be able to watch Jeopardy anymore because Alex Trebek died. So I'm just watching them all in replay. I'm wondering when they're actually going to kick out. But, you know, you just got to go along with the ride while you can, it goes on. And just make hay while the sun shines, as it were. So fact number 1 about New Zealand. It's the first country to see the sunrise. Well, I got the sunrise now. So anyways, guys, it's number 2. God Save the Queen is the national anthem. Number 3, first country to give women the right to vote in 1893. Number 4, so 2 people that helped conquer Mount Everest and discovered the proton lever, Sir Edmund Hillary and Ernest Rutherford. They appear on the $5 and the $10 notes respectively. $5 and $100 notes. I apologize, guys. So 5. It's the longest English speaking place. Oh yeah, so they've got a place there. It's got the longest English speaking word. Like, it's a giant hill. I didn't even write it down. I was just like, what the hell is this? So it's got a 40 syllable like hill there, and I didn't even bother to write down all the syllables because I just like butcher it horribly. But you can look at the hill online and just like how you wouldn't want to pronounce that. So number 6. So it's a volcanic country near the Pacific Ring of Fire, and particularly Auckland is situated on 53 active volcanoes. Number 7, it's got the clearest waters in the world, guys. Just like, I don't know, super clean, transparent, you can see through them. I don't know what makes the clearest water in the world. Like, if I can see through the water, I think it's pretty clear, but, you know, it's all a matter of dispute and, like, looking, oh, this water's clearer than that water. But anyways, guys, furthermore, number 8, our insects are very big. So the wada is one of the biggest insects. It was just like this curled up like slug in a guy's hand. I was just like, oh, okay, interesting. They're number 9. Our birds are also very big. So I wrote down some factors. The moa is a flightless bird that was 3.6 meters tall and weighed in at 230 kilograms. And then there is also the Haast eagle, which was up to 15 kilograms, 2.5 meter wingspan, and it can fly up to 80 kilometers an hour. So number 10, not so big dolphins. It's got like some small dolphins that live there. Number 11, it's a land of a lot of sheep, 40 million sheep. So 9-to-1 like ratio on sheep to people, guys. Very interesting. Number 12, it's got lots of cheese and butter there because of all the sheep there. So they make 100 kilos of butter and 65 kilograms of cheese per person per year in New Zealand. So that's quite a bit. Imagine eating 100 kilos of cheese and butter a day. That'd be insane. Anyways, so 14, strong belief in the Jedi. Yeah, so I guess I follow the Star Wars culture and the whole Jedi mind tricks and all that. And the last awesome one is the land of the hobbits. Over 275 days, 150 different locations. The Lord of the Rings trilogy was shot there. So anybody that's watched the Lord of the Rings, there's quite a beautiful landscape there and awesomeness there. So yeah, so I guess that wraps up video 89. Now I gotta go make some NFL bets. Go text my father. I can tell he missed me just like texting me. So I'll give him a call. But he's in his 70s now. And he doesn't want to say he's getting lonely because he's just a typical male pride. But I'll give him a call. Maybe I'll give my brother a call today. So guys, I look forward to see you in video 90 on Wednesday. Anyways, take care guys. Kaizen baby. Ow! You're all beasts.